What is up, everybody? How's it going? My name's Cody. Okay, Google, what's the weather?
Right now in Springfield, it's 46 and cloudy. Today, there will be showers with a forecasted high of 51 and a low of 37.
Sounds like a hard workout. Let's go. Okay. So I know that I draw a lot of lessons in life from my workouts, and maybe they inspire you, maybe they don't, maybe it's just me, but I like to think that life is giving us lots of lessons, lots of opportunities, lots of moments to observe, to grow, and to really hone in on, right? We just have to listen, and we have to pay attention, and we have to look for them. And today is one of those days. I saw that it was raining this afternoon, and we all know I love a good rainy day run, right? But I wasn't just gonna settle for a rainy day run, so I strapped on the plate carrier to make it a little more difficult. I want passersby to know that I'm a different kind of person than they are. Maybe that's messed up, I don't know, but man, it helps motivate me through those runs, that's for sure. So I'm running. Before I ran, I got myself ready, tied my shoes, I threw on my crop top. I like to wear those when I'm wearing the plate carrier because it rubs me kind of raw, but I don't really want a full shirt. That seems kind of silly, so threw on the crop top and loaded up. Full scoop of Megawatt, that's my pre-workout, brought to you by First Form. And I also used some of my Intra Formance, that's that new Stepp that I was talking about a little while ago, but it is basically loading me up with carbohydrates, with simple sugars for fuel, and also gives me some really good electrolytes. That's the word. It gives me some really good electrolytes just to kind of keep me going while I'm running, and I'm really loving the supplement. I think it was absolutely a really strong addition to my stack, especially because I run every day. I do jiu-jitsu every day, you know, at least 5 days a week for jiu-jitsu, but so I'm running, and man, I'm having a great run, right? I start off strong, I've got music going, I'm really having a good day. I decided to take the long loop, which for my apartment is basically 5K and a little bit of change. So I decided today's the day. Let's take the long loop. Let's do it. One of my goals that I'm sharing with the world right now for this year is to run a weighted with my plate carrier 10K. So I'm still, prepping, scaling, building for that. I can easily do a 5K. I feel really good about that, and it's definitely been a work in process. But I'm running, and I am on my final stretch, right? And my energy's gone, the glycogen that I'm using for fuel is gone, my music's just not hitting quite as hard. I turn it off, I'm talking to myself in my voice, and I tell myself, hey, you just gotta make it through this hill, and I champ through it, and I'm like, all right, we're not stopping, we're not gonna stop. It's all downhill from here. We can make it. Everything sucks. We can slow, but we can't stop, right? I'm sure if you're a runner, you've probably had that thought before, and you're coaching yourself through that moment. And it stopped raining at this point, but obviously the world is still kind of wet because it was just raining. And I was so focused on the finish line. See my apartment complex. It was just at the end of the hill. But I wasn't paying attention to the ground right in front of me. And there was just this little piece of asphalt that was super duper slick. Just like slick as snot. And boy, did I wipe out on it. I did a full on my back. It looked like the cartoon banana peel, right? Oh man, and there were cars driving by, so any confidence of being the cool dude in the plate carrier I got from that run just completely vanished at that moment. And I sat there for a second, And that voice, it was like, you see, that's what you get for pushing the extra bit. And I hate that that happened. I really hate that that voice has such power, but it does. That's what we're training. That's what we're working on. We're working on squashing that voice. And the easiest thing to do in that situation is maybe we lean into that voice and we say, you know what, you're right. I shouldn't have pushed it that extra. I should have taken it safe. Maybe I shouldn't have worn that plate carrier. Maybe I should have been focusing on this moment right here. I wouldn't have slipped, but if I had focused on that moment, I've been there before, if I had focused on that next step, I don't know where the finish line is, and that voice screams even louder. And in that moment, and it was probably half of a millisecond, right? I was sitting there on my ass, and I said, you know what, screw you, voice. And I stood up, I kind of hobbled for a second. My ass hurt a lot. I landed right on it, got extra weight on me. But I made that hobble into a walk, made that walk into a fast walk, and then I started running again, and I ended that run with an all-out sprint. And I'm sore, I'm tired, I'm sure jiu-jitsu tonight is gonna suck just a little bit more. I'm sure I will wake up tomorrow and be in a lot of pain, but that opportunity to tell that voice, sit down, shut up, man, I like that. I like that when I took my eyes off the moment, when I focused on that goal, sure, I got knocked on my ass. Sometimes it's gonna happen, guys. But I still finished. Not only that, I finished and I had the opportunity to tell that voice to be quiet. I had the opportunity to prove that when I get knocked down, I'm gonna get back up and I'm gonna double down on that effort. Really getting knocked on my ass was probably that momentary break I needed to really just dig deep and find it. So I don't know what you're dealing with right now. I know the world is kind of crazy. It's still kind of crazy. It's always kind of crazy, right? I'm sure there's something that you're dealing with, and I'm sure it sucks. And I'm sorry that you're dealing with it. I truly am. Maybe the world knocked you on your ass right now. But I want you to get back up. I want you to get out there. I want you to double down. Use that moment that you got knocked on your ass and just double down. Take stock of where you're at. Get after it. Sure, it's just a run. But if you do that, boy, you're gonna feel pretty good. Watch where it takes you. Watch where you get. Guys, I love you. I appreciate you tuning in. I hope you gained something from this. Maybe send this to someone who just got knocked on their ass and needs to hear it. Hopefully these words help. I'm here living life. I'm trying to be my best self, and I'm trying to help change the world. And I know that it can be done with a little fitness fun. I know it deep down. I want you guys to help me. I really do. So I'm gonna keep grinding. I'm gonna keep getting after it. And I'm not going anywhere, but I need you to keep getting after it yourselves. Do that. Do me a favor. Like, subscribe. Help YouTube send this to more people that might need to hear it. Send it to your friends who might need to hear it. This message, I'm sure, is going to hit someone the right way, and that's all I need. I just need that one person that needs to hear it, because I know the world is better off for it. I love you guys. My name's Cody. I'll see you next time.